Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video we would be discussing something different as well as something important as per your UI point of view. So I had thought of creating a to-do list application in LWC, but first of all, today we would be working over the UI part over of that application. So the basic blueprint of this application is as follows, guys. So starting from the main section, there is an icon and a label. That means the name of our application, and there should be an icon to the right side. That could be a drop down as well. There should be a list of items that we need to be done, and if that thing is done, there should be a delete button over here, uh, so that we could remove that entity from our list. The input box down here tells us that what items to be are to be added in that box, and with this button in here, we would be adding those items dynamically into your to-do list application. So this is the entire working of your application. So now moving over to the UI part, that how we should approach this. So most of you guys, your in your mind it is coming like this is the main div, the secondary divs, and in here we would be floating the elements. Either we would be using grids, or we would be giving the CSS properties like display using flex or other things. Similarly, you guys are also thinking that in here you would be creating element and floating the other element to the right side, giving using flex, or you would make this possible with the help of grids, like providing 8 of 12, 4 of 12, or your own wish. Okay, but likewise this is the blueprint in anyone's mind who is working over such kind of projects. But today what we would be focusing on here is, guys, since we are using Lightning Web Framework. So it provides us with various classes, various inbuilt CSS as well. So why not we make use of those things instead of going with the conventional approach? So making that as an advantage, let's start creating the code. So I have created that. I created the to-do list application in the starting only. So what I would be going is, guys, first let me think. This layout is similar to that of a card. Actually, we just want to reuse the components. Components are pre-built to us. Okay, so we don't have to do the extra efforts in creating custom CSS, defining CSS only. And moreover, this is also generally not a good practice, guys. Why? Because since we are gotten n number of things that could be reused, and CSS could only be used to write your media queries, but also that could be avoided using your SS based grids only. So, but yeah, for the safer side, we would be working without CSS, guys, today. So I'm also trying this new. So first of all, creating the layout of this card. So I would be doing lightning card, and the title would be to do list, and in here I would be having a icon. So not icon, that icon name, and it would be standard. That would be account opportunity as well, as you like. So I would be going with the standard account one. You could have your custom icon as well, but we would be just trying that how we could manipulate the UI. And in here we would be having some text, and yeah, we are good to go with this. Deploying this our source to org. So it's been deployed, guys. Going back, refreshing the org, and first of all editing this page so that we could get the layout onto our page. So to do list application, this is our application, and we would be dragging this in here. So saving this, going back. So see, our to do is coming. So our first part, that is this part is complete, guys. For now this is done. Now part of the right side, that is the icon. So how we could get this is using your lightning buttons or your lightning icon. So I think I want a drop down in here. So what I would be using is I would be making use of lightning button icon. Yes, guys, lightning button icon. So what is the main benefit of a lightning button icon? Is that you could have a drop down list view so as to get a number of components from there. And the lightning button icon, the icon name should be your utility down. So this should be a downward arrow, sorry, utility down. And the variant would be border filled, and uh, there should be a slot for action as well. In future we could modify this as well. So we created this button icon. So let us see that what is the output for this. Going back, refreshing this. So the lightning button icon is came. So we created this much part from our card only. So I haven't used any CSS till now, but yes, this is coming pretty good. Now I have to get a list of tasks. So to get such type of list of tasks, I generally prefer to make use of your unordered lists. So inside your lightning card only, we would be using unordered list and a list item for your classes. So unordered list should have some properties, and from where to get those properties, we would go to lightning design systems. In here I would be searching for list. So vertical list, horizontal list. So see, guys, in here you could get an n number of varieties as per your wish. See, inline block link with spaces, nested lists, and see the list with spaces, list dividers with spaces with links. So as per your need, you could pick up any one. So according to my need, which fits the best is this one, lightning block links. This is the divider around. See, so from all these, see, around space, so show the code. So this is good, copy this code, and we would be pasting in here of unordered list. So this is the reusable component. So see, SLDS has dividers and around space. What is the meaning of HL dividers? So this is the space between each list item that you could see, and the space is the internal spacing within them. And inside your list item, the class is SLDS item, nothing else. So saving this, deploying the source to work, and seeing the result. Till now haven't used any CSS classes, so we are going good with this. And refreshing the page. So yes, it is coming pretty good, guys, but see, no space is coming uh, to the left and right sides, as well as we also want item in here. So what else you could make out from here is layout. Yes guys, the layout helps you to provide the basic building blocks so that you could make a reusable component afterwards as well. So see, this is a lightning layout, so this is SLDS card only, so you could make use of this, or what you could do is, what I generally prefer is making use of lightning layout. Lightning layout. And okay, and in here I would be having lightning layout item. And now I would be putting all this into my layout item. Why, I would be explaining you in a bit. And uh, give this lightning layout item a padding is equal to around small. Okay, so uh, okay, this is done. Let us see what is the result that we got. So see guys, what is there is, see, we are getting the list, but the padding around has given us some problem. But yes, we could override this. First of all, let me remove this p tag. And in my lightning layout we have certain properties like horizontal align, align equal to spread. So what does your horizontal align spread does? Uh, it spreads your items, but in order to have your lightning layout to dynamically adjust the width and height, width only, you would use flexibility to grow. So let us see what is the output. Refreshing the org. So see, everything is coming properly. Now just to explain you guys, if I don't write this, so there would be a little spacing issues. So we are going with the horizontal align center, sorry, spread. So this is done. Now is the part for our footer section. So in our card only we have a slot for footer, so I would be using div slot footer, and in my footer section I would be having the input type and a button. So I have deployed my source to her, and let us see what is the result. Sorry, my mistake. That was single O footer, so that's why it was not displaying me the result. And refreshing again. So see, enter the items to be added, and this is the add more, but we want these two things in the same line. See, I told you that we want these things in the same line, so what we would be doing is we would be using lightning layout again. So lightning layout and lightning layout item. and putting one input box in one lightning layout item and another button in another lightning layout item. So deploying our source to org and refreshing the page. What we could see here is, guys, see, this is somewhat disaligned. So what thing you could do in here is, since this lightning layout input field comes with a placeholder na, that is as well as a label. So what you could be doing is variant would be equal to label hidden. And now if you deploy this to org, what you would see in here is, see, these two items are stacked with each other, but what we want here is, we want this input field to take as much width as possible and this button to be of this the exact same size. So again we would be making use of uh, horizontal align spread, and for the lightning layout item we would be using flexibility to grow, and in this we would be using padding uh, is equal to around small, and same padding we would be using in the second item, but we don't want this to grow, so we haven't given any flexibility. We could have given no grow, but why to give? So again refreshing this, so see, this is the enter item to add, and we are the add more items. So in this way you could have these things, but something is missing. See, I want my alignment to be all equal. So what I could do is, here is in the horizontal align spread is, there is a thing that is pull to boundary, and make this to medium. So go back, refresh your org. So see, all the alignment is accurate and as per our design. So I hope you understood the way that I wanted you to explain about. And if you guys want that I should continue making this video or this to-do list application to be full-fledged application, not just a half part, so comment down. If we get maximum number of responses, we would be working with this. And one thing more, there is a task for you all, guys. If you could see this thing properly, these are the items or the icons that needs to be placed in here, and for now I haven't placed any icons in here, and I want you all, those who are working, to add your icons in here and post me the images, so that I could also think that yes, you all are working over this. So I hope you learned something from this video. And see, one thing that is for sure is that we haven't used any CSS classes for now. So yes, with this I hope you understood the video, and if you have any doubts you could comment down below. Thanks for watching, guys.